Okay, so how do we introduce ourselves?
Hi, I'm Dogan.
I like that. I'm in as a podcast.
Hi, I'm Dogan, and this is my podcast, The Dogan.
Welcome to the Dogan Hour.
Okay,
All fucking measurements are Dogan.
so this is the Dogan podcast. Welcome to the Dogan Dimmadome. Enjoy.
Please give us 5 Dogans up.
If you'd like to leave a Dogan down below, please do so.
Don't
Make sure you
forget
push that
to
Dogan button.
yeah. Don't forget to Dogan. See us next week.
And you wanted us to do this on drugs, we might as well already be. What were those podcast names that I had? So one thing that I do want to stress that I think is important is this should be a completely unedited. We'll deal with add all that bullshit later. I don't want to go through and have to fucking bleep out everything. So this is raw. This is just off the tongue, off the chest type deal.
Fuck it, we'll do it live!
Exactly.
Sponsored by Miller Lite.
Can we make our podcast all about Rolf from fucking Ed, Edd n Eddy?
Plank, please.
It's just the Plank Cast.
The Mini Doors podcast.
Oh,
Why are you naming the podcast after you are recording the podcast? You guys want to listen to Sicko Mode?
please. If you don't play it on your recorder, I'm going to be very upset. Perfect. So, this is our podcast experiment.
Prompt number 1. Hentai Heaven got shut down. Haven, sorry.
Oh my god, just start over. Start
It is
over.
a heaven, though.
Walden's been depressed for days. Can't eat.
So, I guess let's start with 2018 game. That was Dylan's topic. So, what
was it?
2018 game is what he told me. So, take it away.
What is your favorite 2018 game?
What is what?
What was your favorite 2018 title that you played?
Okay, so just game that I played in 2018 or game that was released in 2018?
Let's do released because you could have played anything.
Well, exactly. That would have been a broader topic.
Shit.
Fuck, dude, I don't know what came out. What did I play this year?
Well, there's only 2 games that really come to mind.
There's only 2 games that were released this year. You got Mario Kart 8 in January, and Smash came out last month.
That's it. Those were the only 2 games. 1-2 Switch, was that in 2018?
No, that came out in 2017 with the Switch.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say Breath of the Wild, even though it was.
That was 2018.
I don't care.
That ruins mine, because the only
Dude,
2 games
sorry.
I could think of, because I was only thinking of Odyssey and fucking Breath of the Wild.
Both of those games were released
Yeah.
in 2017.
Well,
I'm gonna
Vito.
Google it.
I'm on it right here. It was March 3rd, 2017.
Games released in 2018.
Almost.
Hang on. Okay, so we have Spider Moon, Red Dude Redemption, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Super Smoosh Brothers, Black Ops 4. That was a pretty good one.
Ooh, bottom of the barrel there.
Fallout 76, Just Cause 4, Hitmoon 2,
Hitmoon.
Battlefield, Forza Horizon 4,
I'm
Good
gonna
of
go with
War.
Minesweeper.
Fighter Z came out in 2018.
It did. I see that. Mega Man 11. I didn't play that though.
I don't. The only fucking games I don't know. Fallout 76. I guess Smash Brothers. I've had a lot of fun with Smash lately.
That's cheating. I haven't played it yet.
Well, it's
Then
fun.
it's not your favorite.
Just
True.
pick
I mean,
another-
it's
just pick another game.
bro. It's just Smash 4, bro.
Oh, okay.
Mavis.
Payday 2.
Did definitely not come out.
Yes,
Yeah,
it did. It was re-released on February 27th for the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, Shadow
Here's-
Raid was probably my favorite.
Here's just
Christ.
out of
definitely
everything.
Mario Tennis Aces with Luigi's Bulge.
Oh god, I do love me some Luigi Bulge. Don't Starve came out in 2018.
No.
Negative.
It was released for the Nintendo Switch on April 12th. Quit telling me I'm lying.
It was
Look, if we need to boil it down, I mean, you could just pick something for like a specific console or something. Like you don't have to pick the wide variety. Like, I mean, I don't know. Say something nice about these titles.
Exactly.
Don't hurt their feelings.
I haven't played anything that came out in 2018.
All right,
Spider-Z.
you're banned from the topic. Weldon, what'd you think about Spider-Man?
Dude, I love Spider-Man. Spider-Man is a great game.
I did not get to play any of Spider-Man. I've still not even touched it.
You don't
But
have it.
I know, like, I haven't fucking went anywhere and played it or anything. Red Dead Redemption 2 looked good, and I hope they fucking port it soon. But that's about it.
Didn't they promise that it was going to be ported? Like,
Well, I
way
mean-
sooner?
I don't know about that specifically. The way that they did it with Grand Theft Auto 5 was like it came out on the 360 and the PS4, or I guess it would be PS3. It came out in 2015, I think it was. And then like a year later, it came out for next gen consoles, and then a year after that, it came out for PC or some stupid shit. Like they fucking drug that out a long ways.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Apparently, there's already been like a bunch of like leaks and stuff showing through the companion app that it's able to connect to a PC and all this other shit. So I mean, it's coming. It's just I don't know. They probably have to just optimize it. Which that's one thing that they did really well with Grand Theft Auto 5 was they optimized it super good. Like you can play that shit on about any fucking hardware and it still runs all right.
Yeah.
Did you ever buy Grand Theft Auto 5, Ryan?
No, I never did.
Thank God.
There for a while, you were like, dude.
We never even play that anymore.
Yeah.
You were like, let's buy Grand Theft Auto and RP. I was
Yeah.
like, what are you talking about? You were just like, it'd be fun. And I was like,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know. Like, it was just so random out of nowhere.
I thought it would be really fucking fun, and then I just never
It
did.
fucking all those RP servers are super like popular.
Yeah. Okay, so looking through the list on Wikipedia, I have played a grand total of 2 games that have come out in 2018.
What were
What,
they
Fighter
and
Z
how
and
how
Fighter
were
Z
they?
when it re-released for the Switch?
Do what, Well?
Fighter Z, and then when it came back out for the Switch,
No, Fighter Z, and
what'd you-
let's
what'd
go.
All right, what'd you think about Fighter Z?
Fighter Z was a great game. It still is a great game. Apparently, they're going to release a season 2 for DLC, which I think is an amazing idea. It's riding a huge hype train from the Broly movie, from DBZ being revitalized. All in all, it's a really fun game. I do not have the technical skills to be better than I was at it. I definitely hit a plateau, and that's what. Sorry, I'm gonna turn that off now. That's definitely what drove me away from the game, is because I felt like I couldn't get any better at it, and I felt like I plateaued, which made it eventually get boring, which really sucked. But it is definitely an extremely fun game. Even though I'm getting ready to sell it for my PS4, if I ever had the chance, I would definitely buy it for the Switch at a discounted price, because it is that fun.
Yeah. When I played it on the Switch, I thought it was really fun, and I enjoyed it a lot. I'm super fucking terrible at any fighting game ever, so
Yeah.
it's literally all comes down to how what the art looks like and how much I like looking at myself getting kicked in the ass.
Yeah, it is one of the most visually stunning games that I've played in a long time. Like, it looks and plays amazing around its visuals. Like, if anybody out there like actually wants to look into Arc Systems and how they do stuff, like, go watch videos about how they warp their models for cutscenes and stuff. Like when Teen Gohan does his final Kamehameha, like, if you watch it from a fixed perspective, the model gets really wonky, but it's because that's how they manipulate it to make it look right in the cutscene. It's amazing. Like, it's technically like super, super interesting to look at that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool. Their hands get like super fucking big depending on where the camera is and like what
Yeah.
angle it's looking through.
Yeah.
They do a lot of weird stuff when it comes to third-person games. Whenever they have a first-person scene in the game, and they do all kinds of weird distortions. Most of the time, they'll either invert the head in, or they'll just pull the arms out really far in front of the body and put the camera behind the arms, so it looks like you're.
That's super cool. Like, it's just so innovative, in my opinion.
Gotta work with that camera.
Exactly.
Go ahead. What did you think about Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu?
Okay, so I've slowly been playing it. I still have yet to make it all the way through. I won't spoil anything because I know Ryan is really, really trying to keep everything hidden until he experiences it for the first time.
No, not really. I mean, I played first gen a shit ton.
Wow. So, in general, it's really fun. Like, I actually do enjoy it. I think that I do side with Ryan on his opinion with shinies. I do think that they are too easy to obtain. I think that it should be a rarer occurrence that they appear, and I think it should be harder because that's the whole point of shinies. It'd be different if shinies had some type of advantage other than like a statistical advantage or a move advantage or anything like that. Like, that would be different, but they're literally color swaps, so they don't mean anything. So the only thing they have going for them are their rarity, and the less rare you make them, the less important they are.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, you gotta looking at it from a different perspective. The game they cut the fucking shiny rate in half. So they pretty much were just like, all right, like we see a lot of people wanting to get shiny Pokemon or wanting to farm for them and stuff like that. Like there's a lot of like interest in it, so we're gonna make it to where there's different ways that you can like specifically go for like the shiny Pokemon and increase your odds and shit like that. And I mean, I don't know. It's just kind of like a nice like side project to do, I guess, as a player, just to look at it. It'd be like, hey, like even I could finish the game completely 100%, and I could still have stuff to do just by going through and searching for a specific Pokemon with a different fucking color palette.
Yeah. Did you see that guy that literally had an entire living dex of level 100 Pokemon?
I did.
I really, like, I saw that and I was like, you know what? I kind of want to one-up this dude and have a full living dex of shiny 100 level, or shiny level 100s. And then I really got to thinking about how long that would take somebody, and I was like, nah, fuck that.
I feel like if anybody even posts a picture like that on Reddit or anything like that in the next like month or so, like you pretty much guarantee that they're like using fucking like an external program to make Pokemon and shit.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't that's like, I mean, unless you're like super lucky with finding shinies, I mean, and it is really just all boils down to luck and fucking RNG. That, I mean, it would take a really fucking long time to get 3 of one Pokemon just so you can have 1 of each evolution and all that fucking pointless bullshit.
Yeah. Ryan, did you choose a game in 2018?
Breath of the Wild.
That was really loud.
There's a list of on Wikipedia.
I liked on January 4th that gaming peripheral maker Mad Catz was reestablished.
Yeah, the list is way further down the list. The page, it's way further down.
You know those guys who you bought shitty controllers from in 4th grade? They're back and better than ever.
They played the Twinkie joke on the gaming industry. Another. Oh, I found a third one. Dissidia, Final Fantasy NT. I must have looked over that. That was an okay game.
The game that you and I played on PS4
Yeah, the Final Fantasy fighting game.
came out.
Yeah, it came out January 30th. I remember going and getting that game like the day that it came out. Or relatively close to it. It was really fun. Like, I really liked that game. It was just super fucking complicated.
Was that the one where you had the 3 different characters?
Yeah, you had to create a team of 3.
Yeah.
Like, it was...
I just want to ask you, Dylan. Do you remember how much you wanted the Blob on your PSP?
I remember seeing that game for the original Wii, and they made The Blob 2. I don't remember what the subtitle of the fucking game was, but I remember when I hacked my Wii, I downloaded like all of those games, and I played the first one, and I was like, this shit sucks. It didn't live up to the hype. Another game I really liked this year was Monster Hunter, even though it kind of like, I don't know, a lot of people were like, man, it's fucking super casual. Like, I don't know, the graphics were super impressive on Monster Hunter this year, and I would, if it goes on sale again and I have money for it, I would definitely want to buy it. Like, that game's actually like pretty fun.
I didn't play shit.
Octopath was pretty good this year. A lot of lacking fucking story development there, but
And it's a JRPG.
yeah, it could have been better, but I mean, if you're a fan of like fucking JRPGs and fucking old school Final Fantasy graphics, then I mean, it was a good game, all right. It's really fucking grindy because there's fucking, it's like, oh hey, what's that? You just beat the first mission for this guy? Well, you got to be level 27 to get to the next one, which is fucking like, it's like, oh hey, okay, that just means, you know, I have to fucking grind like for a long fucking time before I can go do that. But the art style in that game was fucking fantastic. I was really, that's what drove me to buy that game in the first place.
My favorite game this year was Shaq Fu.
So I was getting ready to see if we could segue into what was the one game in 2018 you wish you played, and I was gonna say Shaq Fu. Any game that released in 2018 that you didn't play, what is the one game you wish you did?
It's an indie game, but Celeste came out and it was super huge, which is, it's basically like a fucking, I don't know if you would consider it 8-bit or 16-bit, but yeah, it's just a fucking platformer that, like, I don't know, it was super cool because it came out from a company that, like, just a couple people made the game and it blew up super big and, like, it was very, very popular. Which is kind of cool.
WarioWare Gold. I should have played that.
A Way Out looked like it was going to be kind of cool. The game where it's like a co-op experience and you got to break out of a prison with somebody. I think me and Weldon were going to get that when it came out.
Yeah, it's only $30, and I think only one of you has to buy it.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, that's how it is.
I wish I'd played, and I guess I still can, because I have everything I need for it, but Borderlands 2 VR, apparently it changes the way it, like, the game a lot, makes it a lot better.
That seems like it'd be kind of fun.
That is kind of
also
interesting.
super potato the settings. Make it look like you're playing a version of old school RuneScape.
God of War was really good. I didn't beat it all the way through because I'm a fucking piece of shit, but it was really good. What I
wish I played DayZ.
DayZ.
You know, I kind of wish that I would have like actually played the full version of Hello Neighbor.
Did you not play the full version?
No, because remember I got that beta version of it and I played it on stream quite a bit, and then after that, like, it kind of died.
Oh.
And then, like, it ended up releasing apparently July 27th, and I never played it. But it definitely was, like, it was a really cool art style. I liked how it was supposed to be like a horror game, but it was definitely super cartoony. So it kind of like played tricks on you a little bit. Like, you're supposed to be scared, but you can't be scared because it's a cartoon. It was really cool. I kind of wish I would have actually went back and played that.
Well, there's a prequel coming out for it now.
A prequel to Hello Neighbor?
Yeah.
Okay.
What happened to fucking Spyro Reignited? I feel like there was so much hype around it, and then after it came out, I didn't hear anything about it.
Spyro?
Yeah, Spyro. The trilogy that got remastered.
Platinum the third one in a day.
That's a problem.
You know, on September 7th this year, NASCAR Heat 3 came out.
Oh, yeah.
Looking back, I kind of wish I would have played that. Yeah.
Get her done.
Get her done.
Oh, so Undertale came out on September 18th for the Nintendo Switch. I definitely wish that I could go back and play that. I should definitely go back and play that, because that's supposed to be a really, really great game.
I really wanted to like that game a lot, and the only reason it stopped me from playing it on the fucking PC was that it was it was strictly keyboard controls, and I don't know why, but I was just like not into it. And then when I was playing on my PS Vita, I actually downloaded it, and I played through a pretty good chunk of it. And I was talking to Cody while I was playing it, because Cody fucking loves that game, and he was just telling me how much he really liked it and everything, which was kind of good motivation for me to keep playing through it and shit. But eventually, I just kind of dropped off and never finished it.
Yeah,
I never finished anything.
I didn't play it because I watched Donkey's video and he spoiled the ending. So I was like, I'm not gonna play this.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched Etika play it, and I mean he spoiled a lot of it, but like apparently there's multiple endings to it or something like that.
Yeah.
And he definitely only went through one of them. After he played it once, he was like, I cannot play this game again. Like he said, it was like an emotional roller coaster, and he didn't want to like do that again. But like he definitely motivated me to want to play it at the time. I just never for some reason got around to it. But I definitely think it's an amazing idea for a game.
Yeah, I thought it was really cool when it came out.
List of 2019 games that you are excited for. I sent everybody a list in TeamSpeak, but
Let me find that. There it is.
oddly enough, like I do kind of want to check out Kingdom Hearts.
Psychonauts 2.
No, Kingdom Hearts. Even though I haven't played any of the franchise since the very first one, it has Toy Story in it, and
It does.
I'm a big Toy Story fan. That looks really cool to me.
Dude, there are some really like good titles that I'm interested in that are supposed to come out this year.
Yoshi's Crafted World.
Kirby's Battle Royale.
I don't know. I could never get into Kirby's Woolly World, so I really don't feel like Yoshi's would be any better for me.
Carla and I played through the first one. I think we beat like the first few worlds to it. I mean, it was really cool. There's a lot of like hidden secrets, and it's cool how they like play into the whole yarn aspect. Like sometimes there'll be a piece of yarn that you have to pull, and it like unwinds some of the level, and it ends up creating a secret exit or something like that. Like there's really cool shit like that.
Yeah.
It's mainly just like the art style that's kind of intriguing to some people, but Crafted World, from what I saw in a thumbnail, I haven't watched the entire video, it almost looked like it was out of Play-Doh, and that looks really freaking cool to me.
Yeah, that's super cool.
Apparently, Animal Crossing has a 2009 release date with an unconfirmed date.
2009, it was a great year. Animal
It
Crossing
was.
came out, and it was dope.
It was. There's going to be a new Digimon game in 2019.
Yeah, I'm probably most excited for Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Digimon, got it. Several Final Fantasy games come out in 19. There's a new Fire Emblem game coming out.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty excited about that.
Gears 5, which I used to be a huge Gears of War fan, but not so much these days.
There's going to be a massive Final Fantasy 14 update.
That's interesting. I kind of like am on the same page as Dylan about Undertale for 14 for me. Like I really want to like 14 so much. I just can't. Like I've tried
That's how
playing
I
it
am
twice.
with like all MMOs.
Like it's
I really want to get into them, but then I start playing them, and I'm just like, this is so repetitive.
yeah. Dylan,
And, like I know they're repetitive before I start playing, but
Mhm.
like, oh, it's gonna be fun. Like the community will be cool. Like play with my friends. And I'm just not invested at all.
Yeah. Dylan and I were talking about Xenoblade the other day because while I was in Mexico, I picked up Xenoblade and started playing it. And I played the one for the Wii U, Xenoblade Chronicles X. And I got to like the first town and I did some stuff and it was super cool. And then as soon as I got to the first town, it just kind of like literally dropped off. Like I just didn't care about it at all. And the second one, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 or X2, the one on the Switch, I'm kind of in the same scenario. Like I got to the first town and I did a few side quests in the town, and now I just have no motivation to play it. Like it's such a fucking cool looking game. Like there's so many cool aspects to it, but it's just so boring after some point. And that's kind of the same way I felt like with 14, because with 14, I love the cutscenes. I love to try to get into that story. Like I'm a big story buff when it comes to Final Fantasies. And when I got into 14, I was super into it until I got to like what level was I, Weldon? Like 30? Like
I don't even remember.
I was still pretty early, like maybe 25 or 30. Like I was really early on in the game. But it just got to the point where it was literally like, go here, go there, go here, go there. And it was so boring. I just completely like fell off and I was like, I just don't want to play this anymore. I think I did one free trial and then I paid for it for a whole month. And then after that, I haven't touched it since then. It's just not been something I want to play. But I love the idea of it. I just hate actually playing it. Like
They just added Blue Mage.
What does Blue Mage do?
They copy abilities from enemies. If they see an enemy do a move, they learn that move.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, they have a big thing with it. Right now, it can only get to level 50, while the rest of the levels can go to 70. And there's, like, it's got its own arena kind of thing, where you have to show off your prowess as a blue mage through, like, 24 levels of something against this boss or something. I'm not entirely sure, but it looks really fun. But you know everybody's going to be playing it, so good luck leveling it up.
Yeah. Gears 5, we already talked about. Luigi's Mansion 3, I'm actually pretty excited for that.
Yeah, that sounds like it's going to be really awesome. I don't know. I really like the first game because it's super like open, go figure out what you need to do sort of thing. But it's like good enough to where, you know, like, hey, this is locked off. Like, obviously, I fucking need to go do something in another area first. Mm-hmm. Like, it has good progression and everything. And then the second one was literally just all mission based. And apparently, people really like the second one because it's on the 3DS. Mm-hmm. But I couldn't get into it because it was just like, all right, like, you fucking start your mission and like, here's your objective, go do it, and then come back. And I was just like, like, not really feeling it.
Yeah. I never played Dark Moon, but I adore the first Luigi's Mansion. Like, 100% love that fucking game.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Metro Exodus comes out in February. I'm super excited for that because I really like the Metro games.
Ori and the Will of Wisps. I never played any of the Ori games, but I know a lot of people are hyped about that.
Yeah, I never played any of them either, but I heard they were super good.
Yeah. Of course, Pokemon on the Switch has been confirmed to come out in 2019.
I know it's going to be so weird whenever they release like a direct or anything like that, because I mean, but between having a direct for Animal Crossing and the new fucking Pokemon game, like they have a lot of gameplay that they need to show off for these games that have only gotten like title announcements.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know if they're wanting to push Metroid 4 this year or if it's going to be next year or what, but like there's a lot of bigger titles like they're from Nintendo's main IPs that haven't gotten anything shown off besides just a title screen.
So when Gen 7 came out, between the announcement and because they basically revealed almost every single new Pokemon, right?
I hated that too. Yeah, they showed off way too much of the game. There was almost no fucking mystery about what you were going to encounter in the region.
So between the time that they announced Gen 7 would be coming out, well, let's look at it this way. How long was it before they started revealing information before the game actually released for Gen 7?
If I'm not mistaken, Gen 7 came out in November of that year. I think that was 2016 or 2017. What would you consider debut? Because it says debut is November 18th. Would that be the day it came out?
I think that would be the day that it... I don't know. I don't think that would be the release date.
I think it is, because here we go. The 7th generation of Pokemon was announced with the reveal of Sun and Moon on February 27th, 2016. Mm-hmm. And it came out in November, so...
Okay, so roughly like 10 months worth of build-up. So if they are following the same type of release schedule...
They would start teasing it probably next month or the month after that or so.
In the upcoming months, they're definitely going to start teasing it, starting in at least Q1 of this year, which is any time before April. So that's probably going to start fairly soon, which is interesting. I mean, I'm always excited for new Pokemon in general. Like I always, whether I've played the games or not, I always like to see what type of Pokemon they come up with.
Yeah,
I definitely wasn't a fan of some of the designs in Gen 6. Wasn't Kefki in Gen 6?
Klefki, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely...
Well, so even, I don't know, a lot of people are like that, and they say like, oh wow, the fucking designs, like were, like, I know you're not being like a fucking Gen 1 purist or anything, but I know a lot of people are like, fuck this, like Gen 1 had way better designs, but I mean, even looking back at Gen 1, like fucking Poliwhirl is a happy toad, Poliwrath is the angrier version of him. Like they didn't always like come up with like super great designs, but if you look into like the backstory of a lot of Pokemon, Yeah, like he's just flipped upside down basically. But with a lot of like even just backstory on Pokemon in general, like a lot of them have like super interesting like origin and like how they came up with the name of it and shit, which is super interesting. Like they put a lot of time and effort into making each individual one.
Yeah, I definitely think like that's what I'm more after is like the design of a Pokemon is one thing, but like the backstory of it is another. Like, what does Max Mofo say about what's that fucking Pokemon? He calls it Transfish.
It's probably Bruxish.
The like rainbow colored thing.
Yeah.
Like it's such a stupid looking Pokemon. Like in my honest opinion, that is a stupid looking Pokemon. But like if the backstory to it is okay, like it kind of like makes it a little bit more interesting. So I'm definitely interested to see what they do with Gen 8. I hope that there's some really cool looking Pokemon, but like I really hope Drifloon type stuff comes out where like it has a really cool backstory. I think Drifloon's backstory is one of the coolest like out there.
Where it
Yeah,
steals the
super
kids,
cool.
but not the fat ones.
Yeah, at least I know I'm safe. So Psychonauts 2.
That's a big one.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
let's get over that real quick.
that's Walden's big game of 2019 for sure. Trying to look. Town.
What if
which
it
was, like-
bombs? What if everybody hates it?
I want my money back.
Yeah, I doubt you're gonna get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, at least I don't have to buy it when it comes out.
True.
My brother had a good point earlier. Minecraft Dungeons is coming out.
I was totally joking when I brought that point up. Please, nobody listening think that I actually want to play
Minecraft Dungeons.
Anybody out there that wants to see some good Minecraft content, Dylan's channel is Blue X Mist, or recently renamed to Nalid, and it has some videos from like 6 years ago of some
Yeah.
sweet mod packs.
Probably older than that even.
Dude, so, oh my god, really quick side topic. I was looking through my analytics yesterday or the day before, and for some fucking reason, that Don't Starve video, that is my top video, is still getting views, but it only gets views during like anywhere from like 2 a.m. to 6 a.m.
That's
So
weird.
I don't know if it's like people in other countries who are up and about and doing their thing or what, and looking up videos on how the fuck to beat Don't Starve or whatever, but like I don't know. It's so fucking bizarre to me because that video still gets like it probably gets like 100 views in like a month or two. Like it's that like for some reason it's that popular.
Okay, so we've done 2018 game, 2019 game. What is your topic for nostalgia?
Really quick, how long have we been going?
We started right about 7 o'clock.
Oh, okay. I don't know. So it was basically just the fact that I found my old phone, and like it's just super bizarre to me that I can go through this fucking phone and look at text messages that I sent and people sent me in 2012. And like so like weird context that I like just got my job at McDonald's, which was like right out of high
There was
school.
an extreme lack of chairs in there.
Yeah, goddamn right. And I have a message from you, Ryan, and it was you just said, "How you like your new job?" And I've just replied 2 words, "I don't." And that was the whole conversation. And like,
Reply back.
no. And then I have some from Mackenzie where he's like, "Get on," and I'm like, "All right," and fucking, I'm like, "Hey, get on," and he's like, "No, I'm hanging out with Amber," and I'm like, "Kill her." Get on. And he's like, "No, I can't." And like, it's just so stupid. Like, all the conversations are like completely like as minimal as they could be, like zero context. Like, you're like, "Come over," and I'm like, "Okay." You're like, "Hey, I missed the bus. Come get me." I'm like, "All right."
Who, me?
Yes.
Yeah, I used to do that a lot.
Here, fucking pulling it up.
Hey, I missed the bus.
Fucking messaging app, text messages, and then fucking I'll go through some of yours. So fucking this phone's old as fuck too. It's running on Android fucking 4.1. Like, it's really fucking old.
That was 6 years ago. That's crazy.
I know, it's so fucking bizarre. Like, just looking through a lot of this shit, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
You
you
said-
can play Flappy Bird.
You said, where you at? I said, just got off, bruh. I'm assuming from work. You said, dude, come talk to me. I said, I'm in Jonesville now. You said, hurry. I said, I'm not going to be home for a while. I'm going to Mount Airy, then Winston. You said, shit, for what? And I was just going on about it. And I said, going to Winston to get my new phone. And you said, oh, baby. And fucking, so way up here, you were sending me the same picture over and over again, and it's fucking of Dylan Sprouse coming out of this fucking tunnel on some TV show. Yeah, you sent it to me like 6 times in a row, and I just said, stop it. I said, stop sending me this. And I said, stop. And you just sent me the poop emoji.
It's just Dylan Sprouse coming out of the TV.
No, coming out of like some tunnel, like on a TV show. Like it looks like he's like coming out, like they're just like, oh, hole in the wall. Dylan Sprouse is on the show. Like coming, come on down.
Oh man,
Like it's so fucking weird.
what a great show! Hole in the wall.
You sent me a fucking automated message that says, boom, I'm top 10 in Pokemon in North Carolina, July 24th on QuizUp. And then you sent me a fucking invite to play you in fucking QuizUp. Like, I don't know, it's just so fucking weird. Some of my brother's conversations. This is back when we didn't get along so great. I mean, we were alright, but it's just a bunch of shit about fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Mostly.
Those were the
the calculator
days.
deck is.
Man, that was crazy. That was
I-
back when like zombies were good.
Dude,
Yeah, a lot of the conversations me and my brother have is like, he's like, hey, who's coming over for Yu-Gi-Oh! Night? And I'm just like, oh, okay.
dude, not even kidding. I used to like theory craft based on who was coming. Like if
You fucker.
no, like so, I knew that if Mackenzie was coming, like, and I knew that he was playing,
He had
his
no
fucking-
chance.
his worm deck or whatever, I would always try to like build a deck that would beat that worm deck. And like even if it wouldn't beat any other deck, like I would try to always build decks just to fuck with somebody. So like I would always have like a decent deck to bring with me, but like literally as soon as I would get home after those Mondays from playing Yu-Gi-Oh, I would automatically start coming up with decks and then order all that shit and pray that it would get there before the next Monday.
Oh my god.
Dude, I used to spend so much money on Yu-Gi-Oh! It's not even funny. Like, I used to fucking dump like hundreds of dollars a week into that game. It's insane.
Here's a good one. You said, can you check the mail for me? I may have cards in there. I said,
There you
Dad
go.
will get the mail when he gets home, unless somebody already brought it in. You said, you go get it. I said, the driveway is too long. You said, you have a damn car. I said, low on gas.
Okay, to anyone listening, their driveway is not long.
Well, I mean, it's my house, like me over
Oh,
here.
okay.
I mean, it's still not like
Right.
super long, but
Maybe
That's why-
50 yards.
The other day when I said let's get back into the Pokemon TCG, I definitely meant that. Like, I would love to get back into it just because of how fucking fun it was to deck craft. Like, that's the
Yeah.
only thing I really want to do is like build decks. Like, I pulled out my Typhlosion deck last night and actually like played some hands. Like, it's so fucking fun for some reason. I love it.
Really fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
they
it
rotate
costs-
out shit all the time.
Do what?
Basically, with the new, like, with whenever a new like gen comes out, they'll rotate an entire set out. But it's what, like the 6th latest sets, Ryan, or is it 7 or some shit?
They basically right now everything Sun and Moon and up is in rotation,
Mm-hmm.
unless they've changed it recently.
Like back when we were playing Weldon, it was everything from X and Y up until the latest. And
Yeah,
then as
like
soon
all the
as-
black and white shit was out.
Yeah, as soon as like Gen 8 comes out, they'll rotate out all of the Sun and Moon stuff.
Well, they'll keep like half of it as they build up the next gen
Mm-hmm. God, that would be so much fun. I don't even know. Like, I should really go through and figure out like if anything I have is still in rotation. I doubt it, but it's just so much fun. I really wish that I had the funds to just be able to pour into that like I used to do Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah. Dude, that Pikachu tech I had fucking slapped.
It did. That was fucking hilarious. I'll have you know, you bought that lunchbox. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I used that fucking like pen and paper notepad for like a year. I would just use
You
it
go
as
through
like
it all?
I just used it as like scratch paper. Yeah, I went through the entire thing.
Hell yeah.
I was so
That was when
afraid.
Hoopa first came out.
Yeah, I was so afraid. Like you would come over one day and you'd be like, "Hey, where's that pen and paper?" And I was like, "Oh fuck." But yeah, I definitely used it all. That was like, I miss those days. Honestly, like I miss Yu-Gi-Oh days. I miss Dragon Ball Z card game, and I miss Pokemon card game so much.
Dragon Ball Z card game was great.
Dude, it was! And like, oh my god, I hate that, like, how it ended was so stupid.
Hey, we're just not gonna do it, but we released a set like a month ago.
Yeah. They really screwed over a lot of people.
At least the community kind of kept the game alive for a little bit. They
Yeah,
probably are still going.
I think Carla's actually still in some Facebook groups for that game. Because she... Huh?
She still plays?
Yeah, she still plays. Because sometimes, like, when she's on Facebook, she'll get, like, random, like, things in her timeline for it.
Oh,
And I'll always stop and be like, hey, what was that? Because I always want to see it. But it's just, like, random shit. But, the community is basically what brought it back in the first place. Because back when, like, early 2000s, when it, like, came out the first time, they finished it. They went all the way through GT. And then it died, and the community kept it going. And then they basically, because of the community, brought it back. It's just that Panini was kind of a dickhead of a company for killing it the way they did. I wish they would have said, hey, we're at least going to finish with Z before we stop. Because they finished right after the Cell games. Like, even if they would have just...
It's like halfway.
Yeah, even if they would have just fucking finished with the Boo saga, like, I would have been okay with that. I didn't need GT. I didn't need any of that shit. I just wanted to at least get all the way through a fucking series.
Booze would have been so cool, too.
Dude, I know!
Dude, Boo would have been really cool.
I wish that they would have fucking continued that.
Oh.
What'd you find now?
I can only assume it's Carla sent me a text message and she said, "Why didn't you answer my phone call, homie Slice?" And then she sent me a picture of Ryan laying on the bed with Holly. And then she just said,
Holly.
"Reply back if you want more pics."
And you didn't reply, did you?
No.
Oh, come on.
That's awesome.
Like, it was super weird because I think it was last night or the night before, fucking Weldon was like, "Oh, dude, didn't you fucking play a whole bunch of like GBA games and shit on there?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I got on there, and sure enough, my fucking Leaf Green save is on there.
Earthbound.
No, I know this is, well, I don't know, I might have, but this is the same phone that I went and played like a whole bunch of Legend of the Seven Stars on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, they got corrupted.
Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, like, I can't open that emulator anymore. Like, I don't know if it's the phone or if the emulator itself is like outdated or some shit, but like it won't open, so I can't look at my progress or anything. But all the fucking Game Boy ones still work and shit.
I just want to say, every time I think about Dylan, like either coming and getting me, like I would miss the bus and he would come pick me up and take me to school, or like sometimes he would take me home. Like one time he was taking me home and I was in the back seat and Derek was in the passenger seat. And like me and Dylan were listening to like Tyler the Creator, like fucking bebopping around. We were like dancing, and like this one song has like in the background there's like a police siren like sample. And, like we're like going and like I look up front at Derek and Derek's kind of like nonchalantly like looking around, like looking behind us, like what's going on? And it's just the funniest shit to think back to.
This whole topic is centered around if you had the ability to travel to an alternate universe, what would be the first alternate universe that you travel to? Like an example of if you wanted to travel to an alternate universe where your parents never got divorced, or you, like in my scenario, I wonder what would have happened if I never had broken my foot back when I just got out of high school, because a lot of things in my life centered around that moment. So that's kind of the whole idea.
Dude, fuck all that. I'm going to go big, and I'm going to say what I would want to go to a universe where there was no how am I trying to say this? There was no like single form of currency, because everything in the world now revolves around money, right?
Yeah.
So what would a world be like that didn't revolve around money?
Like if it was like barter, like a barter system?
Well, see, it's kind of weird because you have to have some form of currency.
Right.
But I'm just saying, like, I don't know. Like, no form of currency.
So like if
It's
currency was just taken off the table.
Right.
So are you saying like in a universe where people like legit just give over what they don't need because they don't need it, and everything is free?
Okay, I didn't think this through.
Well, like
maybe
that would
just
be interesting.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Think about how different things would be.
Yeah.
Like if there was no form of greed. Okay, imagine like back in like the 1600s or something, you had a little community, everybody helped each other out. It was just trying to survive, you know? So what if you just fast forward that to present day and just that on a giant scale for the entire world? I guess we wouldn't be as advanced as we are now, but in an alternate universe where it does work.
It'd be definitely interesting because I feel like in a way there would still be somebody out there that still tries to come up with something that puts them ahead, because it's almost like today, like if I have more
Human
money,
nature, it's like
yeah,
to
like
have to be greedy.
Exactly. Like if I have more money, I'm on a different like stature than you are. I'm on a different level. So it's
Right.
almost like somebody out there would find a way to say, well, I have more, like whatever. Like they could be like, I have one of everything in the world. Like I'm better than you. You don't have this, or you don't have that, or something like that.
Right. But it's an alternate universe. So what if it's a universe where we weren't born with greed?
There'd only be 6 deadly sins.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that just don't sound right.
Very interesting. I mean, I think money is the driving factor of a lot of issues.
I think it's like almost practically everything.
Well, I'm saying like I think money makes people do things that they wouldn't normally do. I think because like especially like in Mexico, like so money is extremely important to obviously any country because the citizens need it to live. But in Mexico, the government and the people of Mexico don't necessarily have the money to just thrive in an economy. It's kind of like they are constantly in this recession. And when I was down there, one of the guys explained to me that things down here seem cheaper, but it's not necessarily cheaper. Like a lot of things down here are really expensive to the citizens because it's so hard for us to find the money to just buy things. When I went down there, I went to a small grocery store and I bought a bottle of water for 7 pesos, which is the equivalent to 30 cents right now. A whole 20-ounce bottle of water for 30 cents. That's extremely cheap here because if you go and you try to buy Aquafina, it's what, like $1.19?
$1.20, yeah.
Yeah, some shit like that. So down there, 7 pesos, that's the equivalent of 7 Mexican dollars. Like, that's $7 to them. Because not only do they have dollars, but they also have cents down there too. So that's 7 Mexican dollars. That's a lot of fucking money. And the guy told me that a lot of times the people, it's so hard for them to get a hold of this money that it makes them resort to doing things that pay well but are extremely risky, which is why you have the cartel, why you have people running drugs, why you have people killing people. It's because those things pay so much better than an honest day's work down there. Whereas up here, it's the complete opposite. Yeah, you can make good money dealing drugs up here, but it's a lot more risky because the government cares a lot more about it than their government does down there.
Right.
Dude, we literally would drive around and not even have seatbelts on, and they didn't care. And like, it was one of the last days that we were there, and I turned to the guy that was basically helping us out the entire time, and I was like, hey, do they not care like about seatbelts? And he said, yeah, they care, but they're not going to stop you and just give you a ticket for a seatbelt. That's not enough for them. They want more than that. So they'll look for you to not have a seatbelt, not have your license, and not have valid tags. Like, they're wanting to hit you on multiple things, and just one thing isn't enough of their time. It's not worth their time to just pull you over for a small seatbelt ticket.
Right.
Which, that to me blew my mind, because up here it's the complete opposite. They're going to pull you over for fucking farting in your car.
Yeah.
They're going to fucking pull you over for anything up here. So it was just like a totally just different world. But to the point about money, I think money drives the negativity in that country a lot more than it does in our country. Because it's so much harder, the government and people, like, literally we ran into a guy that worked for AT&T. He told us straight up that he works in Mexico. He spoke perfect English. He works in Mexico only because the labor is so much cheaper in Mexico that he can make money down there and then send it to his family. But he also works for AT&T in the United States, and that's what they did, is they outsource everything to Mexico.
AT&T does?
Yeah, they outsource almost all of their West Coast operations, is what he was telling me, to Mexico because it's so much cheaper. And I was like, that's insane, because, I mean, it's just fucking weird. Like, money is like such a, I guess it's money and greed and hand in hand. Because, like, money, you need money, and you're gonna fucking do anything you can to get that money. And companies will go anywhere they can to get that money. So in a scenario, in a universe where there is no money, period, I would hope that the greed would just be non-existent.
Right.
But
it's so hard to wrap your head around because
exactly,
I think greed is what has drove us technologically and I don't know, everything really.
Yeah.
Like fucking Steve Jobs wouldn't have probably tried to start Apple if it wasn't for the money that was in it.
Yeah. Well, then what universe would you have?
Fuck. I don't know. One where my grandma's still alive, I guess.
That was dark.
I mean, that's interesting. I mean, how old was your grandma when she passed?
62?
Okay.
Dang, that's kind of young.
Yeah, I was gonna say she'd probably like still have plenty of life in her.
She had a stomach aneurysm that burst.
Ah.
And they don't operate on those until almost you can operate on them.
Yeah.
So.
Is this the grandmother that left you the money?
Yeah.
So in that scenario, your grandmother would have been alive, but you wouldn't have had any inheritance.
Yeah, but she would. It wouldn't make that much of a difference. I feel like. If I wanted to go to college, she still would have helped me go to college.
Yeah, but like just the idea of how radically different your life choices in the last, 5-6 years would have been crazy.
I would never have met you guys.
Probably.
Definitely,
crazy.
because I would have lived in Wilkes.
Your Dota career would be in the toilet.
That's true.
He'd probably have more time to play Dota.
What if you would have ended up moving in with Logan or something?
Negative.
What if you'd have ended up dating Haywood?
Also negative. Hey, would you blow me? That's, we're just out eating dinner, and I'm just like, "Hey, would you blow me?" He's like, "All right."
No, okay, cool. Thought you'd never ask.
Have you ever made that joke to him?
I think once.
Was he like, what?
He's like, bro, that is not funny. Do not ever say that again.
What universe would you go to, Dylan?
Probably one where me and Selena Gomez are happy together.
Oh. Yeah,
And
that'd be
one that
pretty
she doesn't
good.
have lupus.
Yeah, I just want. I don't even need to be in the equation. I just want one where she doesn't have lupus, so she can be happy.
Oh man.
That's what it is. It's pure good. I could be dead. I don't care. She just needs to be happy.
You can hang up your fedora for the day. You don't need to be a nice guy anymore.
Milady.
Gomez.
I really want Dylan to like get a fedora and send you a clip. Send you a clip of like him like frowning and walking over to his wall and like hanging his fedora up and like
That fucking
walking
scene
away.
from The Simpsons.
And, like he like,
Where he walks in and puts the hat on the fucking thing and walks right back out.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then insert clip here.
Dylan, I have a red fedora that I'm going to give to Samantha, so if you want to make that happen, let me know.
Okay.
So what about you, Ryan?
Honestly, like,
Same thing, pretty much.
yeah, except it's not Selena Gomez.
Ooh, it's Britney Spears.
Hell no. Definitely Katherine Heigl, Aubrey Plaza,
Mark
or...
Wahlberg.
I'm so glad you got me.
I'm so glad you get me.
Honestly, it would probably be one where my parents didn't split up because
Interesting to see where I would be if that happened.
Yeah, because like when my parents split up, like it changed so much. And like looking back and even today, like looking at like small details about how my dad raised me, and now that I do talk to my mom, how much like she would have influenced me in my teen years, it's crazy to think where I would be if they never split up.
Yeah.
So
Probably still in that same fucking trailer.
I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, my dad has definitely told me that, you know, he was the one that wanted to get out of this trailer, but she didn't. That he was the one that wanted to, like, try to make more money, try to have more money, have some savings. He told me there were months where they couldn't pay the rent because they spent money on drugs. Like, he said that it got really fucking bad, but he was trying to do the best that he could for their relationship, and it just kind of all fell apart whenever the shit went down that did go down. So I just think that it would be interesting to see, because if my dad would have done anything like what he does today, they would be on a totally different page. My mom still is the exact same person that she was, 15 years ago whenever it happened. So I don't think that she would have changed that much, and I think that in some ways that would have kept my dad from changing. So it probably would have drug him down, and he definitely wouldn't have been as successful as he is today. But I do think that my parents splitting up fucked with me, even though I didn't know it at the time. It fucked with me a lot, and
Yeah, same.
I would definitely want to see what I would be like in a different scenario.
Like I've never realized it until I've gotten a lot older, but it really messes with you subconsciously.
Yeah, like some people say that they have trust issues and shit like that. I don't have any of that, but like I definitely I feel like I missed out on a lot of the, I guess like the family time. Like I hate my family.
That's exactly how I am.
Like Carla was like the other day, she was like, well, this was while we were still in Mexico. She was like, have you called your dad? I was like, no. She was like, have you called your mom? I was like, no.
Sorry, you got me.
And I was like, why would I call either of them? Like, what do I have to say? And she's like, well, why don't you just talk to them and tell them what you've done today? And I was like, I'll tell them later, like when I get back.
You know who I am.
Like, that stuff kind of like it bothers me because like she literally called her parents every day and they were excited to fucking like talk to each other and they loved to conversate about what they were doing. But like, I called my dad the other day at work and he was like, okay, yeah, gotcha. Well, I gotta get back to work. See ya.
Right.
Like, it was just totally different. Like, I wish that if they would have stayed together, I would hope that aspect of my life would be different because on one hand, I wish I would have been able to call my parents and just talk about random shit to them because I can, but I'm almost neutered in that aspect to where I don't care. Like, we were talking about going to the family get-togethers. I was relieved that I didn't have to go, which is fucked up, but I was kind of like, damn, I don't even have to go. Like, that's fucking awesome. But I mean, that's so shitty. And I don't know if that's a result of my parents getting a divorce or where that comes from, but I think at this moment I think that's where it comes from, is having them separated, so I shouldn't care about my family either. I don't know.
Dude, you guys were looking at the small scale.
I was looking at the big scale.
That's right.
I mean, the other day when I thought about this, I was trying to think of like different scenarios. I definitely would like to see, like, what if the North ended up winning the Civil War? How different would the world? No.
The South. If the South won.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean.
How different would it be?
How different would it be if the South?
And we'd be called South America.
Everyone's tea'd be sweet.
Well, I promise you one thing: this country wouldn't be in the shithole it's in right now. What if in the future we have some kind of hypothetical time machine where we can look back into the past at events like that and see what would happen?
That'd definitely be cool.
Yeah, dude. Like quantum computers and stuff.
Well, guys, this is episode 1, so we might as well go all out. It's only for the fans, though. It's only for you guys. So our next topic is about success. In your opinion, what is your idea of a successful person, and how close are you to achieving your idea of success?
I'm not successful, so I'm going to step out of this one.
No. What is your idea of success? You spoke up first, so fucking answer.
Yeah, come on.
Probably when you butt nut, she suck butt keep nuts is my idea of success.
Can you repeat that, please?
Yeah, man. When you butt nut, she suck butt keep nuts.
I agree.
If you need a visual representation,
No, I don't think I do.
there's one readily available in the TeamSpeak.
What's your idea of successful?
For me,
Yes.
definitely going to be just, it's nothing crazy. You just have to be happy and have enough money to not be in debt. Like, it's not hard to be successful.
Definitely.
That would be where I would be. Having a comfortable job and just being able to, like, deal with whatever you have on your plate without being overwhelmed.
Yeah, I've always thought of success as, like, not necessarily any type of monetary value or any type of, like, status in a career, but just being generally happy with what you're doing and where you are. Like, as long as you enjoy waking up in the morning and you enjoy what you do throughout the day, then what does anything else matter?
Yeah.
Because honestly, like, there's tons of people out there that wake up and fucking hate what they do on a daily basis. So at any point, if I can wake up and enjoy what I do throughout the day, then I would consider myself successful. Now, as far as how close am I to that, I would say, like, I'm within the next like 5 years, I would definitely consider myself successful. I mean, I do get up every day and kind of do whatever the fuck I want to, but that's at the expense of Carla. So, I mean, she definitely pulls the most of the weight.
You need to leave her.
I would consider myself like within the next 5 years, I would definitely like I'll have a degree. I'll be like a few years into the career that I've chosen for myself. In all honesty, I hope to not ever have to go into that career, but it's there for me to do.
What is it, networking or
programming?
But you don't want to do that?
It's not that I don't want to do that. I think that it will be a great career for me to have. I think it will challenge me mentally, because that's the biggest thing that, like, Lowe's didn't challenge me mentally. Taco Bell did. I loved Taco Bell for that reason, but
Like managing?
yeah, managing was a very like technical thing to do. Like, to actually make a schedule work was super fucking fun. I enjoyed the fuck out of that.
Like when you're dealing with like real life people with different personalities and shit.
Yeah, like how it's almost like a puzzle every single day that you had to put together. And some days you'd get half the puzzle done, some days you'd get none of the puzzle done. But at least it was challenging. That's what I loved about it. Lowe's was the complete opposite of that. Lowe's was the most monotonous, mindless job I've ever had.
Yep. You could do anything you wanted to try and help the customer, but you'd be thrown under the bus for doing it because they don't want to do anything extra.
Exactly. So, like, I think that programming will challenge me mentally a lot, because it's up to me to come up with a way to fulfill whatever the program calls for. Like, if I need to write code to do a specific task, it's up to me to figure out how to make that task happen.
Right.
But on the other hand, I hope to never have to do it, because it's
the podcast is taking off.
In like the deep down, like, darkest part of my heart, like, I really wish that I could just make content. Like, honestly, what makes me the most happy is literally like seeing people enjoy something I've created.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't want to like humble brag or whatever like the fuck people are calling it. I have 114 views and 12 likes on yesterday's video. That is the biggest motivation that I could ever ask for, is because people actually fucking watched that video and enjoyed that video.
Right.
That is like the biggest thing of fulfillment for me. Yes, programming will be a fulfilling career because it'll challenge me mentally, but content creation challenges me every day too. And deep down, I know that I would love to do that more than I would love to do programming. But on the other hand, programming will pay me up front for the work that I do, whereas for content creation, I can't live off of content creation. Within the next 5 years, per se, I could, and I would love to see that happen, but programming is that sort of backup plan. So,
I got you.
I can't even pay my car payment.
so So you're pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, honestly, like, I don't know. That's pretty much the only thing I'm worried about at the moment. But I'm super, like, if I can pay my car payments on time for the next 6 months, I'll have my car paid off, which is a super huge milestone for me, because I will have done it all myself. I've not had to borrow any money for that yet. And I mean, like, I don't know. That's
cool.
That's literally, like, that's my biggest bill is my car. And once I've got that done, like, I could fucking...
Don't hit my car, don't hit my car, don't hit my car!
Dude.
I could work fucking minimum wage for 1 day a week after that and still fucking pay my phone bill if I wanted to. Like, that, I don't know. My car payment's what's stopping me, and that's what stresses me out the most, is that's my biggest bill, and, like, I have to have that paid on time.
What about the future?
Every month. Yeah. I mean, yeah, like, so I was telling my dad earlier that, like, obviously I don't want to work at fucking Dollar Tree forever, and if I do end up working there for a while, like, I want to be able to at least move up and, you know, progress and not fucking make minimum wage. Like, it would be nice to actually, you know, keep fucking moving up with it. I don't know. I'm not really. I've never really been super worried about it, and I probably should be, because I mean, fucking working at Dollar Tree is not great, but I don't know. That's always been where I'm at. I'm not super worried about where I'm at. I'm worried about how I feel about where I'm at, and I'm all right with it. Like, it's whatever. But I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't want anybody else to fucking worry about it, because I mean, I'm the one doing this stuff. Like, I don't like that. I don't like that Daddy gets upset that I'm fucking not doing so well. But I mean, really, it's whatever I want to do. But I don't know. Obviously, I'm not saying like I'm all right with being the very bottom of the ladder. Like, I don't want to be bottom of the ladder, but I'm all right with being here right now, because I mean, it's just where I'm at. I'm not gonna fucking get upset about it.
Yeah. So, really quick side note: I almost saw a guy get squished by a car in Mexico.
Holy shit!
So we were jumping in the car to leave this little town, and this lady that was parked right beside us, she jumped in her car and just immediately started to back up. The one thing to know in Mexico is that traffic is fucking Satan. Like, there is so much traffic down there, it's not even funny. I would never wish to drive in that country. It's fucking crazy. So this lady jumps in her car and immediately starts to reverse. Just so happens that there is a literal line of cars, like almost like what we would call a traffic buildup. There's literally like stopped traffic right behind her. And what she's trying to do, I'm assuming, is back up into this traffic so that she can at least jump in line. What she couldn't see, for some stupid fucking reason, is that there was a guy getting out of the car and walking down the road. He had just jumped out of the car and was right behind her. She could have looked in any three of her mirrors, I guarantee, and saw this fucker. But she just continued to reverse. And it got so close that literally, like, it looked like he was about to lose both of his legs. Because she, like, did not, like, stop reversing. And he ended up, like, slapping the back of her car. And like, hey, I'm walking behind you. The guy that was driving us beeped his horn. And the guy that she was about to hit beeped his horn. Like, in the car that he was about to smush her, or smush this guy in between. Like, all these fucking noises started happening, and then she fucking stopped. And I just looked at Carla and I was like, we just about saw a dude get literally fucking mutilated. Like, that would have been fucking horrible. Like, was she coming fast? She wasn't coming fast, but she was definitely, like, confident that she was going to squeeze in this line. Yeah. So she was, like, full force, like, she was ready to play chicken with whoever the car was behind her. But what she fucking couldn't see, I guess for some stupid reason, was the guy that she was literally about to run over. And I was like, holy fuck, that would have been horrible. I couldn't imagine going to Mexico and seeing somebody fucking lose their legs right in front of me.
That'd be pretty intense.
Dude, it would.
Definitely not where I want to be yet, but I think I'm on the right path.
Yeah, I'd say you're in a good position. Like, you're definitely, like, you've gotten a lot of progress done to, like, be on your way to get into a good like ground.
Yeah. To
look at yourself and say, like, where do I want to go from here now that I've got all this accomplished?
I want to have my own place soon, and just still be able to. I want to be able to pay all my bills and live. I don't want to say like lavishly, but I want to go out on the weekends and do something I can and still be able to save some money.
Yeah.
But I guess my biggest goal right now is try and just save some money and enough to move out. Which, I don't know. Like, moving out's not crazy expensive or anything, but I just don't want to move out and then have, like, no money left over and be like, well, here's my empty house.
Yeah. There's a lot that goes into moving out that
you don't think about.
Yeah, people just don't think about. Like, honestly, like, if it wasn't for my dad and Christy, like, they bought me, like, forks, spoons, knives, plates, cups. I mean, shit that I never would have thought to buy.
Right.
Like, even though that's so, like...
Just everyday shit.
Yeah, it's so stupid not to think about that stuff, but it's just so common that I would have never thought to buy it.
Right.
So, like, there is a lot of things that you don't think about whenever you go to move out, and I think that's, like, the scariest part. But, like, as long as you have the big things, like, as long as you have your rent paid and your utilities paid, most of the other stuff can slowly happen. Like, honestly, are you trying to, like, go to a house or an apartment?
I don't know. I'm kind of like, I would prefer like my own house, and I would be fine with a like I know I'm not gonna get like a new construction fucking nice ass house. Like I would, if I lived in a house, it would probably be like, I don't know, kind of shitty. Like I could probably like fix it up and it would be okay, but I don't know, living in an apartment, it would suck. Like I would still be cool with it, but it would just be such a drastic change from living in bumfucked Egypt right now.
Yeah.
You can. I mean, you need to rent somewhere. Like obviously, like I don't know.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like if I had a house, I would rent something.
Yeah. Definitely try to find a location that you're happy with first. And then you could think about getting like a loan and going towards actually like being a homeowner.
Yeah. I don't know, having a roommate would make it a lot easier.
I can't
Wink,
pay my
wink,
car
wink.
payments. I would love to move in with you. Don't get me wrong.
Alright, fine. If you want to move in, I'll talk to Carla.
Yes.
Yay!
We've actually talked about making that room at the other end of the trailer like a guest room. Like,
I mean,
just
what the hell else are you going to do with it, really? I mean,
Exactly.
every room y'all try to turn it into, it fucking ends up just being shut off.
yeah. Well, and how close are you to your idea of success?
Dude, I don't know. I don't know if I want to try and get into a big company that works on AAA titles, or if I want to stay a small indie company.
I mean,
Or-
I would think the smartest thing to do is try to get into a bigger company and get some experience at first.
Well,
Well,
they may
those-
want people who are experienced, so
Yeah,
you
you
may
need
need to start with an
experience
indie
to get in
company.
I mean, like, how would you... Do indie companies, like, have applications and shit? I don't know.
I mean,
I
most
think
of them are
most
probably
indie
just small
companies are, like,
groups of
brands.
things. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say it's more portfolio based than anything, right?
I mean, you just said that fucking Epic Games is located in North Carolina. You can go work on Fortnite and make some dances.
Oh
yeah. I'll be.
Look, Cody's signature, Cody's signature dance in Fortnite. and then Cody can sue them.
The
Hell
holding
yeah.
the bike handles and then hitting a huge bump.
That's what it's called. Instead of like doing that, I'm just gonna be the one in the suit. The track-
You're gonna do the mocap.
yeah.
This is for our new plumper character model.
Oh.
This is for our not so Slim Shady model. Is it hard to get a job in the gaming industry?
Kinda. I mean, you have to have things in your portfolio that are decent.
Yeah.
Like to work at Double Fine, I think I was looking at, or maybe it was EA. I was just looking at their job. You have to have 2 AAA titles under your belt, along
Like,
with like
completed?
5 years of experience. Yeah, at least like 5 years of experience in the 2 games before they'll even like think about hiring you.
Hmm.
But this is also kind of getting close to that industry where it's like, oh, you need to have 10 years experience in this for like a programming language that was designed like 2 years ago.
Right.
So yeah, not so close, but I might not be far away at all.
I think it would be really cool to work for like an indie company, like
Yeah,
just
like-
for
They rent out like a little office space or just over at somebody's house.
Yeah, I mean,
That'd be cool.
It's definitely not like a get rich quick type of thing, but it would definitely be super cool just to be a part of like a game that has even a small following would be really cool.
Right, just people passionate about something you're working on.
Yeah, which that just goes back to me enjoying people loving my creation.
Yeah, that would be like the ultimate like job.
Yeah.
Like whether you're a musician, content creator, artist, just people passionate about something that you fucking made and gave to the world.
Yeah.
We're starting a band.
I can't. We just started a podcast.
Oh man.
We can make a band cast.
I can't pay my car payment, so.
That's what the podcast will be called, Bandcast.
So do we have any ideas for a name really fast?
Fortnite Burger?
I have a bag of munchies beside me.
We just ate Arby's, the podcast.
The definitive podcast.
The Arby's fucked up my order podcast.
That's 2 days in a row you've gotten fast food and both of the orders have been fucked. The Ask Atticus podcast. You send in your questions and we'll react to them.
I'd love that.
Yeah, send some questions.
On one of the other podcasts that I listen to, fucking, they're like, what if we're just a bunch of incels and we just get our fucking fans to ask us fucking shitty questions, and we have one person there that's like actually like reasonable and rational. So they're like, "Hi, I don't know how to talk to girls," and they're just like fucking talking about it like, "Oh, well, don't worry, you just need to play the sympathy card and be like, oh, I don't have any friends or anything like that," and like fucking giving him awful advice. The other person's like, I don't know about that. You should maybe not do that and just, respect boundaries. So we can just all be retards.
Aren't we all?
Let's change the subject. You guys ever put your fingers in your ass?
You guys ever, wait. Fuck! That's not what I was trying to say.
Oh, yes.
I was gonna say we could call it "We All Used to Work at Taco Bell," the podcast.
Yeah, that would work.
Off the dirty tacos.
And then
call it Seth Rogen Laugh Podcast. God! He's unstoppable!
Oh my god.
We're gonna get copyright strike for Seth Rogen's laugh.
Seth Rogen's gonna sue us.
Alright. So we've been running for almost 2 hours now.
Enjoy that long podcast.
Well, it's closer to an hour and a half. But
I gotta go to bed.
yeah. I don't. So
Keep going.
It's our first episode.
We'll call it the Man Shrimp Podcast.
The Man Shrimp. All right, I can deal with that.
Why does our bro cause an ass?
My sentiments.
Oh shit! I've got our theme song.
Oh no, here it comes.
Is that a man riding a shrimp?
Yes, make it Men Riding Shrimp, the podcast.
What is that from?
What, that fucking sound clip?
Yeah.
I have no fucking idea. I seen it on 4chan. I seen it on 4chan one day, and I was like, God, I love that.
Please put.
Dude, one day me and Dylan were playing PUBG, and he was like, just me and him playing, and he was like, "Oh, Ryan, have you heard of my new documentary I'm making? It's called Shrimp Wrangler." And I was like, "No." He was like, he went on for an hour telling me he's like, yes, it's a story about a young shrimp in a shrimp community that
His
wrangles...
fucking family gets fucking ate by an orca or some shit like that. And I was like, he was like, oh really? Is there any big names in the movie? And I was like, Danny DeVito. I was like, Matthew McConaughey plays as the main shrimp. That's why in that fucking update video that I did, I was like, alright, I was like, play a clip from my upcoming movie, and I played that fucking clip.
You're like, all right, great job. Yes, thumbs up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, make it Men Riding Shrimp, the podcast.
Okay, Dylan. I
When
need you-
when men ride shrimp.
All right, so we'll be called Men Riding Shrimp.
When men ride shrimp.
When
When-
men.
When the shrimp bites back.
That'll be episode 2.
Okay.
How do you sign off on a podcast?
Thanks everyone for watching. If you have any topics you'd like to let us discuss in a future podcast, be sure to leave that in the comments below. Other than that, thank you guys so much for listening to our first podcast.
R2D2.
And with that, we're out. User in your channel has stopped recording.